Alright, so as the title implies, I'm going to be talking about and explaining what One Punch Man Season 3 is going to be about. But also let me put it out there that I don't know when Season 3 is going to come out. We don't even know if Season 3 is going to be made at this point. But if I were to estimate, it's going to be at least like 4 years at the minimum before we even begin to get this season. So let me just put that out there. Also, I'm not going to be outright spoiling all of the major events and significant battles that are going to happen in this season, but I do have to spoil some stuff. Mainly just like the first 4 or 5 episodes, and I need to do that to lay the groundwork for what the overarching theme and storyline of this season is going to be. Also, I'm not going to be talking about every single specific detail of what is going to happen here, so you don't have to comment saying that, oh, you forgot this part, you forgot that part. I'm just trying to get to the bulk of information here. Although I'm sure you're just going to comment that anyway, so go ahead. So Season 3 is going to open up with the Hero Association having another big meeting amongst their executive members, and they're going to be talking about the aftermath of what we saw in Episode 12 of Season 2, how Elder Centipede was defeated, and of course they think King had did it, and then they're also further pushing the agenda of having to save Narinki's son. We saw that he was captured in Season 2 by Elder Centipede and was put into the Monster Association, and they need to save Narinki's son because Narinki is a very important investor in the Hero Association, and it's all about money and whatnot, so yeah. But they also, have to take out the Monster Association too, so there's more than just one motivation here. Also throughout this, we're going to see them slowly organizing and putting all of the plans into order, and we're going to see the S-Class heroes come together and get some development and talk to each other about more or less what has happened in Season 2. Also, it's revealed that Drive Knight is missing. The last time we saw him in Season 2, he was looking for information on the location of the Monster Association. We're led to believe that he eventually found it, but then eventually went radio silent after that. So then we're also seeing the other side of the aftermath of the battle with Elder Centipede from the final episode, because we have the whole gang together in Saitama's apartment. We've got Saitama, King, Genos, Bang, and Bomb, and they're all kind of just having some leisure time and repairing themselves and healing and whatnot. So then Fubuki comes into the apartment, and she's more or less catching everyone up there on what's going on with the story, the Hero Association, the Monster Association, all that stuff. But she's also further hyping up Garo. And we know that Saitama is intrigued by Garo because he's the hero hunter, but he's also pissed that Garo hasn't gone after him yet, and he believes it's because he's a B-class, Cape Baldy hero. So Saitama, at this point, just decides to go out and find Garo for himself. Speaking of Garo, it cuts to him, and he's waking up in the Monster Association because we saw at the end of Season 2, he was carried away by Phoenix Man. So once he wakes up in the Monster Association, he's offered an executive position by Giro, but then he silently declines this and just decides to leave. So after that, Giro tells 2 demon-level monsters by the name of Royal Ripper and Bug God to follow him. And yes, this is the very same Royal Ripper that we saw mentioned in Season 2 in Tario's Monster Book. After leaving the Monster Association, Garo goes to some diner and dines and dashes. But coincidentally, Saitama and Fubuki are also at that diner. So while Garo is leaving, he re-encounters Tario and saves him from some bullies. After this, they reconcile because we saw that Tario was scared of Garo after he had taken down Death Gatling's crew. Then Tario goes on to say that he's sorry for running away, and he realizes that Garo had actually saved him from Death Gatling, and then he truly sees Garo as a companion of justice. Saitama then decides to chase after the Dine and Dasher and unknowingly confronts Garo yet again and easily defeats him for the 3rd time. Meanwhile, Royal Ripper and Bug God find Garo in the aftermath of his encounter with Saitama and see that Tario is with him. They then try to force Garo to kill Tario to prove his allegiance to the Monster Association, but of course he's not going to do that, and he decides to fight both Royal Ripper and Bug God at the same time. During their fight, Sludge Jellyfish shows up, the same monster that we saw in Season 2 originally encountered Garo, and captures Tario. This winds up severely distracting Garo during his fight and leads him to be defeated by Royal Ripper and Bug God. Royal Ripper then hacks up and slashes Garo so bad that he actually believes that he has killed him. Royal Ripper then takes Tario back to the Monster Association for his own sick agenda and throws him into captivity with Narinki's son. At this point, the Monster Association roster is fully revealed, and it's shown that they have many powerful demon monsters some that we've already seen in Season 2, as well as 7 other Dragon-level monster executives outside of the ones we have already seen in Goketsu and Elder Centipede. These executives are Black Sperm, yes, that's his real name, and we saw a glimpse of him in Season 2 during his brief encounter with Giro Giro after he refused to cheer for Orochi. We also have Neon, who we also saw in Season 2, that was the cat monster breaking the prisoners out of Puri Puri Prisoner's Smelly Lid Prison. There's also Gums, Overgrown Rover, Homeless Emperor, Fura Ugly, and the Evil Natural Water. Yes, these characters have hilarious names and some of them have hilarious appearances as well, but I can assure you that they are no joke and they are just as powerful as Goketsu and Elder Centipede, if not even stronger than them. So the Monster Association definitely has a formidable force here. Oh, and don't worry, Garo's not dead because he wakes up and it's revealed that the wounds that he received from Royal Ripper are actually healed, and it turns out that he received a significant power boost from surviving death here. This power mechanic is later explained by Giro Giro, and it's also one of the key components in Saitama's path to power. Garo, now beyond pissed off, decides to go back to the Monster Association to raise hell and rescue Tario. Meanwhile, Child Emperor eventually finds the location of the Monster Association by navigating a drone robot through the tunnels made by Elder Centipede. With this information, the Hero Association is now ready to make their strike on the Monster Association to not only save Waganma's son by protecting their valuable asset, but also to exterminate the monster group once and for all. The main strike team consists of Child Emperor, Super Ally Darkshine, Tatsumaki, Atomic Samurai with his disciples, Pig God, Flashy Flash, Zombie Man, Puri Puri Prisoner, Amai Mask, and King. Silver Fang is excluded from this mission because the Hero Association feels that he allowed Garo to escape due to their student and master relationship and deems him untrustworthy. Genos isn't made aware of this strike team because he is being repaired by Dr. Kuseno during this. This upgrade that he receives is implied to be the strongest version of Genos we have seen so far, but even currently in the manga, we have yet to see what he is capable of. Meanwhile, Saitama, just chilling in his apartment, is bothered by loud noises and tremors caused by events within the Monster Association that I'm not going to reveal in this video, and goes by himself to investigate what is causing the noise. And he randomly enters the Monster Association by entering the sewer system near his apartment. Later, Fubuki goes to Saitama's apartment looking for him, but of course he's not there, and instead she winds up meeting up with Genos, King, Bang, and Bomb. King tells everyone the Hero Association's plans to raid the Monster Association, and then they take it upon themselves to form their own strike team. Genos, however, decides to stay behind at the apartment and wait for Saitama to return. And with this, we have all of the teams set up for the major battle of this saga. We have the Monster Association, of course, and we have the Hero Association S-Class Strike Team with the support of some A and B-Class heroes. We have the side team of King, Bang, Bomb, and Fubuki, and of course Garo by himself is down in the mix as well. And of course Saitama, who is aimlessly wandering around underground, not even aware of the battle that is about to happen. What happens after this is truly incredible and solidifies One Punch Man as one of the greatest battle manga of all time. I mean, if Season 1 and Season 2 hasn't already done that. This saga still has not been completed in the manga, but it has been completed in the webcomic. I'm not sure how long Season 3 will be, but I assume it's going to comprise of all, if not most, of the entire war with the Monster Association. If you want to continue this, you can feel free to read chapters 85 all the way up to the current chapter of 111 in the manga. But if you want to go even further than chapter 111, feel free to check out the webcomic and start at chapter 62 and go into the void after that. So yeah, that's pretty much everything that Season 3 is going to be about, and I hope this hyped you up because I got hyped up reading it and I can't wait till we see it in 4 to 5 years because it seems like Season 3 is easily going to be the best season of One Punch Man ever, just one of the best seasons of battle anime period, or at least I hope it eventually turns out to be. But if you liked the video, guys, please give it a like. I also have a Patreon. It gives you access to a weekly Q&A video that I do. And if you haven't already, please subscribe as well. Have a great day, everyone. I'll see you in the next one.